Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I know I look funny. You're probably like, whoa, jump scare. But I have my heated curls. Is that what these are called? Heated curls or hot curls. I'm obsessed with how my hair's been turning out. You guys know I have issues with like doing my hair and it's just not holding curls and like having any body to it. And anytime I do overnight curls or curl my hair, they just fall. So I did mousse and some styling cream, and then I do them in the hot rollers for as long as I possibly can, a few hours, and then I take it out and spray it. So I did my makeup, I got ready for the day. I have my coffee, and I just wanted to say, did I not know fat-free half and half was so freaking low in points, you guys? 4 tablespoons of fat-free half and half is 1 point. My coffee is so creamy for 1 point. So I do this, and then I do the tiniest splash just to give it some flavor of the caramel silk almond. 1 tablespoon is 1 point. And then I do vanilla bean sugar-free Torini syrup. I really like this vanilla bean. I think I'm gonna go back to TJ Maxx. That's where I got it for like $7, $7.49 from Torini, but it's so much better than French vanilla. Like it tastes like I marinated this syrup with like fresh vanilla beans, if that makes sense, but it's delicious. So I added a little bit of that in there. This is my coffee. I got this new mug. If you guys have not seen my vlog, please watch that after this if you want. It's so long and it was so fun. I went shopping and I got this new glass from Kirkland's and it was on sale. So there's my coffee. I already played with the dogs this morning. They're laying down. They have already ate. They're good to go, so I can make some breakfast. Whenever I do these what I eat in a days, you guys, I honestly don't have them planned very well. Like I have an idea of what I want and I make up meals. So this is what I do if you don't know. So I make up a whole bunch of meals and then I don't plan on what day I'm gonna have them. I eat them on the day that I want them. Oh, I know what I'm gonna have for lunch. Breakfast, I think I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. And then I think tonight we might have butter chicken. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out the chicken to defrost and then we'll make breakfast. Okay, I am gonna add some low-fat cottage cheese to my eggs. I'm not gonna do a lot of eggs. I'm just gonna do 2. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of cottage cheese. Let's do like right at like 1/4 cup. There we go. And then we're gonna add some salt and pepper to this. Give that a good mix. This is gonna make the eggs have more protein and they're gonna taste really fluffy and creamy with the cottage cheese. Okay, we have mushrooms and a chicken sausage. The Never Any chicken sausage is super low in points. That's the one I always use because it's 1 point for a link. And I did 1 link. I'm just browning it up. Putting the heat on really low so I don't burn my eggs, and then pouring that mixture right over the top. And then just mixing that up, super simple. Okay, so I have my plate out. This is a portion plate and I love it. I don't know what it is. I just love about it. It's not triggering for me. I know for some it can be triggering to use a portion plate. I've never even used one, so I feel like I just don't have that connection to it. But I love it because I don't know, my food's not touching and I can kind of see just what I'm eating and how much, and I don't know, I really dig it. So I'm gonna add some fruit. We're gonna have some raspberries. And then every day, throughout the day, I have beets. So I'm gonna add some beets. I'm obsessed with beets. Pickled beets, that is. I get these from Aldi. I made some onions, some pickled onions. They turned out delicious. I pretty much marinated them in a lot of lime juice and a lot of herbs, and they turned out amazing. I'll leave that recipe down below for you guys. This is the best okra in the world. It's called Wicked Okra. It's sweet and it's delicious. So I have to have one of those with my beets. So good. Okay, and then to the top of my eggs, I'm gonna add a little bit of balsamic glaze. I really like that flavor. And here we have it. Here is our first meal. Here is our first meal of the day. I think it looks absolutely delicious, and I can't wait to dive in and eat this. Breakfast plate. I will leave the points on the screen for you guys. I'm going to make my lunch. One tip I want to leave right here and right now is to just make swaps when it comes to certain things. So Joey's pita, for example, the one he got, it was Love and Fresh pita for 5 points. This is Joseph's pita for 1 point. So just making that simple swap can change your daily points so much, so you feel like you're eating quite a bit more. We made like chicken gyros last night, so I'm gonna eat the leftovers for today. This also, Joseph's pita has 6 grams of protein. It's 60 calories on 1 point, and I get it from Walmart. And then I have some, of course, tzatziki sauce, and I made chicken, so I'll have some of that. I have some chicken, and I even have a little bit of French fries left over that I love to put in my gyros, and it's like 1 point because there's like 4 of them. So that's a little trick. And then we're gonna add, obviously, some lettuce and tomatoes. Okay, let's make lunch. Set you guys right here. And we're going to assemble this lovely meal. What should I have it on? Okay. We're adding a lot of chicken in those fries. More of my pickled onions. I love these so much. I'm adding quite a bit. Also, with it, gonna have a Dr. Pepper Zero because I love diet, or this isn't zero, diet Dr. Pepper. So good. The dogs are so tired that I don't even think they're gonna come over here and try to get my food. Let's see. Okay, so I'm watching this show while I'm gonna eat. It's called Fool Me Once. Let me know if you guys have watched it. If you haven't, I do recommend it. I think it's pretty good. The only thing that's bothering me is like, spoiler alert. Well, it's not really that big of a spoiler. But she leaves her kid with a person. So this isn't really a spoiler. I won't tell you guys exacts, but she leaves her child with a person who she knows is bad, who she doesn't trust, who she knows is sketchy. But she leaves her like 4-year-old with them so she could go investigate something. That was the only part that like really ticked me off. I was like, what the heck is she thinking? Let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so my lunch, my lunch is so good in points. 6 points for this delicious gyro, chicken gyro. Can you see really well? Okay. Okay, so let's go over points so far. I do leave the points on the screen for everything, like a breakdown sort of, but I like to also verbally mention where we're at. So for breakfast, we're at 5 points. My half and half was 1. My silk creamer was 1. My eggs were 0. The never any chicken sausage was 1. I get that from Aldi. What is going on? Sorry guys, hold on. This is okay. never any chicken sausage is 1, and then balsamic vinegar is 1. I think that's it. Okay, so 5 points for breakfast. Lunch is, oh, I forgot my seasoned fries, which is only gonna be 1 because there's like literally 4. Feta, tzatziki, okay. So lunch is 5. That always happens to me. Like my breakfast will be like 5 and then lunch is 5 and then like sometimes my breakfast is 9 and then my lunch is 9. It's really weird. I feel like they're always the same. Okay, so my seasoned fries, the few that I have is 1. The chicken breast is 0. All the veggies are 0. The 1 1/2 tablespoons of tzatziki sauce is 2. 1 tablespoon of reduced fat feta is 1. And then Joseph's pita is 1. So 5 points. What? You guys, I got the dogs so tired. I have to do that like throughout the day. I have to take them and exercise them. Not Brooksy, but Brooks, because he just has so much energy. So I have to get him tired so I can film and edit, or he's just like constantly like up my butt. Does this look like diet food? Does this look like diet food? No. Am I gonna lose weight? I am. So good. It is delicious. I'm gonna eat this, watch my show. Joey's working late, so that's kind of a bummer, but I'll start on dinner eventually when he gets closer to home, and we'll just chill together. You know, just like a typical day. I work from home, he works out, and then when he gets home it's dinner time, and then shower, and then play with the dogs, and then bed. Okay, I'm getting ready to make dinner. I have boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I weighed out. This is the sauce I use from Aldi, this tiki masala. You don't need to really add anything to it. It's perfect. I do add a little bit of water and shake it up and just get the remainder of the sauce. And then I do season the chicken with salt, pepper, garlic powder, dried oregano, and paprika. That's what I use. And I'm gonna go ahead and start on that. And then we have microwavable rice and some frozen broccoli we're gonna have. Okay, in the microwave, I have the 90-second basmati rice, easy peasy. I have some broccoli that I seasoned. I'm gonna have to reheat that up. And then for the broccoli, I added some butter spray and some seasonings like garlic salts. I'm making some pierogies for Joey's lunch. That is such an easy lunch if your husband's kind of picky. Joey actually doesn't have a microwave where he's working, which is a bummer, but he'll leave the pierogies like out in the car for like 10 minutes and it's like room temperature. He says it's still good. So if obviously he had a microwave, it would be better, but I'm gonna make him some pierogies and then he'll have that for work tomorrow. And the butter chicken looks delicious. It's just simmering. You just kind of want it to simmer on low and bubble. I think that's actually pretty good. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit more. Let it sit there and do its thing. And then we'll have that for dinner. I just got out of the shower, so I'm nice and clean. Very red too. I did my skincare, but I just wanted to be showered and clean before I eat dinner. I'm just heating everything up. I wanted to show you guys how cute is this painting. I painted that last night. I think it's so freaking cute. It looks so good in here. I love the color palette. I have a white little table coming. It's gonna be like a narrow, skinny table. And I think it's gonna look so cute. But I got the canvas from Walmart and I got some acrylic paint, and Joey did like, he taped this off for me, and I just think it looks so cute in here and just matches the brown in our furniture and even like the browns and tans in the painting over there. And it just reminds me of like coffee colors. So I found inspo on Pinterest. There's a ton of photos that look similar to this. So I am not the original person that came up with that idea. There's just like so much inspo on Pinterest. So if you want, like if you're a beginner and you want like a reference photo because you want it to turn out good, I would recommend checking Pinterest for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and make our plates and measure everything out, and then I'll show you guys. I'm gonna measure like 2/3 cup, I think, for the rice so that there's enough for everyone, and then broccoli and my pita. I'm gonna have another Joseph's pita. I already had one today, but I'm gonna have another because they're only 1 point, and there's some protein in it. What is that? I have rice under here. I did a cup of chicken, broccoli, tzatziki, and my Joseph's pita. There is some rice under here. I just didn't do a lot because we didn't have as much as I thought we did. But this is one of our favorite meals, go-to meals that we make, or I make. Joey has made it before, but this is like such an easy recipe, so comforting, and it keeps you nice and full. And it's just, I don't know, it's really, we love Indian flavored food. So we're gonna go ahead and eat that. I'm sitting at the coffee table because our dining room table, you guys. So our dining room table, which I'm so grateful for, that's why I'm not like trying to be annoyed, but it's gifted from a brand, but it was supposed to come in like December. So I don't know if they're ghosting me or if they're actually gonna give it to me. Dinner total is 13 points. This is what 13 points looks like. I'm very excited to eat it because, like I mentioned, it's one of our favorite meals. Okay, and the way I like to eat this is grab a pita. I'm using the Joseph's 1 point pita and just grab everything. The rice, the delicious chicken, and this is chicken thighs. So these points are with boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Which are so good. I swore we had grilled chicken, but we definitely did not. We had these, and I thought that it was grilled chicken. So this is what it looks like. I'm wearing a white shirt, of course. That's probably not the smartest. Okay, that's dinner, you guys. That is the last thing I'm gonna eat. Most likely because it's a little late. Joey got home late, so I'm probably not gonna have a dessert because after this I'm gonna be so full. I might have some chamomile tea, but that's really it. That's my what I eat in a day on WW. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful if you're on a weight loss journey. I'm gonna be posting meal preps and everything related to weight loss and WW and food and just my journey. So if you're new, I would love to have you. And if you aren't new and you've been subscribed for a while, thank you so much for staying and just being here along the way. I'm just pushing out the content. So I hope you guys love it. I hope you guys are all doing well. And I will see you guys very soon in my next one. Bye, guys.